You're about to learn shortcuts you've probably never used. These will save time, fix issues, and make your PC easier to use. And the last one? Most people don't even know it exists. I'm Getter, let's jump straight into it. Today we are taking a look at some powerful but very underrated shortcuts in Windows 10 and Windows 11. Most people never use these. In my case, I've accidentally toggled some of these shortcuts before I knew. I'm probably not the only one that had this mistakenly happen. Some of them are completely hidden unless you know the right key combinations. Tip 1. Windows key plus X. This opens the Power User menu. It gives you quick access to Device Manager, Disk Management, the Terminal, Apps and Features, and many more important tools. Tip 2. Windows key plus L. Instantly locks your computer. Great for privacy when you step away. Tip 3. Windows key plus Tab. This opens Task View. It shows all your open windows and lets you switch virtual desktops. Tip 4. Alt plus D. This highlights the address bar in File Explorer or your browser. It lets you change folders or links instantly. Tip 5. Control plus Shift plus T. Reopens the last closed tab in most browsers. In Windows 11, it can also reopen a closed tab in File Explorer. Tip 6. Control plus Shift plus N. Create a new folder instantly right where you are. Tip 7. Control plus Shift and then click on a taskbar app. This opens a second instance of the program. Very helpful for File Explorer, browsers, or Notepad. Tip 8. Windows key plus R. Open the Run box. It gives quick access to commands like msconfig, services, regedit, and many others. Windows key plus Control plus F. Search for computers on your network. Useful at home or at work. Windows key plus K. Open the wireless display and casting menu. Windows key plus U. Open the ease of access settings. Shift and right-click inside a folder. Open the terminal or PowerShell in that exact folder. Alt plus P. This toggles the preview pane on and off in File Explorer. Control and mouse wheel scroll. This changes the size of icons dynamically. Control Shift and E expand all folders in the navigation pane. Windows key plus P. Switch between display modes like duplicate, extend, or second screen only. Windows key plus Control plus Shift plus B. This resets your graphics driver. It can fix screen freezing or black screen issues instantly. Windows key plus G. Open the game bar. You can record your screen, check performance, and control audio. Windows key plus Alt plus B. Toggle HDR mode on supported displays. Windows key plus a number key from 1 to 9. This opens the application pinned in that position on your taskbar. Shift plus Windows key plus a number key. This opens a new instance of that taskbar app. Control, Shift, and Escape open Task Manager directly with no extra screens. Windows key plus H. Start voice typing. The feature in Windows 11 is surprisingly accurate. Windows key plus period. Open the emoji and symbol panel. Windows key plus the plus key. Open the magnifier. Control, Shift, and Enter. Run a program as admin directly from the Start menu search. Windows key plus Shift plus left or right arrow. Move a window to another monitor instantly. Alt-Enter. Open the properties of a selected file or folder. These shortcuts can massively speed up your workflow and make Windows feel more powerful once you start using them in your daily routine. Extra tip 1. Windows key plus V. Open the clipboard history. This is extremely helpful for copying multiple items. Extra tip 2. Windows key plus E. Open File Explorer from anywhere. Extra tip 3. F2. Rename a file or folder without using the mouse. Windows key plus I. Open the Settings app instantly. Alt plus space opened a small control menu for the active window. You can move the window, minimize it, or close it. Alt plus tab. Switch between open applications quickly. Control plus tab. Move between tabs inside apps that support tabbing. And that wraps up today's video. I hope these Windows shortcuts and tips helped you discover something new and made your PC experience a little smoother. If you found this video useful, feel free to hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and it lets me keep making more guides just like this one. If you have any questions, or if you want a part 2 with even more hidden shortcuts, drop a comment below and I will check it out. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.